And as we lie down, just make those adjustments through the body to feel evenly balanced. Just notice the touch points of the body upon the mat or ground beneath you. And then notice the space beneath you as well. The space under the ankles, the space under the knees. Maybe at the top of the legs, maybe in the center of the back. Drawing the shoulders back, the space underneath the neck. Palms facing up in Savasana, a relaxing pose. With every exhalation, we take the opportunity to relax. Breathing fully and deeply in and out of the nose. Inhaling for 6, exhaling for 6. Gently in rhythm with your breath. On the next inhalation, we're going to draw the arms up above the head. Allow the elbows to bend, allow the palms to face to the ceiling. And now notice what happens to the back in doing so with a natural curve. Particularly if we've been sitting over a desk. We're taking that back in the opposite direction in an extension position. And then from here, we'll set our intention for the practice to cultivate sense of relaxation, sense of balance, and give ourselves time for ourselves to be in the present and the now. At all times, we practice the technique of mindfulness. Mindfulness being aware of the sensations that we experience within us, to the mind, concentrate on one thing in the practice, and similarly in life, concentrate on one thing. So as we exhale now, we draw the arms back down beside the body, keeping the feet where they are. We're going to gently direct the toes towards each other and notice how it feels in the lower back. Gently does it. Noticing actually the hip movement, relaxing the shoulders back. And then we're going to bend that right knee and then bend the left knee. Keep the feet upon the mat and then gently rock side to side, massaging into that lower back. Holding it in the center, tucking the tailbone under, and release. Again, tuck tailbone under and release. Again. This time as we tuck the tailbone under, lift the pelvic floor muscles, engage those pelvic floor muscles and gently release. Do it for 7 more times. In rhythm with your breath as you inhale, tuck the tailbone under. Exhale, release. And now on the next inhalation, as we tuck the tailbone under, let's push the hips towards the ceiling. The intention here, pushing down through the feet, stretching right the way through from the shoulders to the knees. Draw those shoulders slightly further under if you can, stretching across the chest. Arms along, palms facing towards each other as you allow your eyes to rest with the eyelids shut, or if they're open, you focus up to the ceiling. Be aware of the breath, breathing deeply into your lungs, breathing in and out through the nose, and then gently, 1 vertebra at a time, lowering down. Bend that right knee into the chest, left knee into the chest, bring both knees in towards you, holding it there and rocking side to side. Hold it in the center, direct the knees around in a circle. And then direct the knees in the other direction. Hold it there. Let's bring that right leg up to the ceiling, holding onto the left leg, pointing and flexing through that ankle then, stretching through the back of the leg, stretching through that tibialis anterior, which is essentially the calf, and also the shin. And then pushing that heel to the ceiling, and then gently lowering that leg. Keep pushing that heel away. That's it. And allow that leg to lower all the way down. As we next exhale, we lift the head, lift the shoulder, draw the left knee in towards our chest, and lower. And then stretch up that left leg towards the ceiling. Holding it there, and as you exhale, lift head, lift shoulders, pushing down the back of the knee on the right side, and gently lowering. Bend that left knee, slide that right knee in towards the chest, and rock side to side. Holding it there. Lift that left leg to the ceiling whilst you're holding that right leg, pointing and flexing through the ankle. Circle round, one way, circle round the other. Pushing the heel up, toes pointing towards the knees. And then as we hold our right knee, we push the heel away and keep lengthening as it lowers. And then slowly relax it there. On the next inhalation, let's raise the head and the shoulders, drop the shoulders down, and then slowly lower the head and the shoulders. Lift the right leg to the ceiling, ankle is relaxed. And then as you exhale, lift head, lift shoulders, pushing down the back of that left leg. That's good. And then slowly lower. Bend that right knee, bend the left knee, bring it into the center. Rock side to side. Direct the knees out to the side. Holding underneath the knees, holding the hamstrings, drawing the shoulders back. As you exhale, lift head, lift shoulders, take the gaze through the legs. And then relax it there. From here, taking the hands in front of the eye line, Rotate at the shoulder, draw the hands down towards the soles of the feet, draw the shoulders back. As you exhale, lift head, lift shoulders, and slowly lower. Extend the legs. Allow the legs to widen. And as you exhale again, lift head, lift shoulders, draw those legs as far as comfortable towards you and as wide as possible as well. Relax it there. Bring the knees into the center and then rock side to side. Let's keep that right knee close to our chest. Extend that left leg away. Keeping that left hand on the right knee, draw the right arm up in front of the eye line. Rotate at the shoulders and direct that right knee over to the left side. Thus we can get a stretch into the piriformis muscle. Also a rotational movement through the spine. Take that right leg as far as you can do over to that left side. Keep going, keep going, keep going. If you can. Rolling over. Notice if the shoulder comes up off of the floor, and then with intention try to lower that shoulder. Allow the gaze to look out over the right shoulder if that's comfortable. Slowly hold it from there. Bring the hand up under the knee, gently draw back into the center. Draw that left knee into the center, both knees in. Here we go. And then very gently rock side to side. Keeping hold of that left knee, slide the right leg away. Keep the right hand on the left knee, draw the left arm in front of the eye line. Rotate shoulder, draw that left arm out to the side. And now direct this left knee, pulling it out over to that right side. Thus we can get a stretch into the buttock. And through the center of the spine, down the side of the leg. And you'll go as far as comfortable. You may find everyone's different. Just notice how far you can go and what happens to that left shoulder. With every exhalation, relax. Taking the gaze out over the left shoulder, if you wish. And then slowly from here, as we inhale, draw back into the center. Hold it there. Bring that right knee into the chest and rock. Side to side. Circle round the coccyx and circle around the coccyx the other way. Let's roll it onto our tummy. Arms down beside the body. And then from here, as we inhale, I'd like us to lift the head, lift the shoulders, and lengthen the arms down as far as you can do. Stretch the legs away, pushing the hips into the mat, and lower. And now what I'd like you to do is to bend both knees, so the toes point up towards the ceiling. And then from here, as we inhale, we lift up. Optionally, grab hold of the feet, ankles, or the legs if you can. If you can't, it's okay. With intention. And then from here, pushing the hips in again. And then if you've got hold of your feet, push your feet away into those hands. If you haven't got your feet, then you're lifting your feet up to the ceiling as much as possible. And then gently relax, lengthen those legs and push back into child's pose. Lengthen from the seat bones right the way up to the fingertips as much as possible. Hold it there. Come up to the all fours. Spreading the fingers. As you inhale, take the gaze, look up, draw the shoulders back. As you exhale, chin to the chest and curve. Inhale again, draw up. Exhale, chin to the chest and curve. Tuck the toes under, draw the seat bone back. Let's really stretch into the arches of the feet and feel the Achilles area stretching as well. Directing the heels out to the side of the mat, drawing them back into the center. And again. Come up to all fours, stretch back again, and then walk the hands out over to the left side, placing the right hand on the left hand, so we can stretch down from the seat bone on that right side, all the way up to the fingertips. Breathe into that right lung as much as you can do. And then slowly walk the hands back to the center. And then walk the hands over to that right side, taking the left hand, placing it on the right. So we've got a stretch from the seat bone on that left side, all the way down to the fingertips on that left hand. And lengthening that connective tissue all the way down through the back. Slowly come back to all fours position there. Inhale, take the gaze up. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under, curve through the spine again, elbows pointing towards each other. Feel the shoulders draw back, movement through the spine, particularly on extension if we're doing work. And then very gently take the gaze back, down onto the mat. Stretch back that left leg, allow the hip to open. Notice what you feel around the hip and draw that leg back even further if you can. Draw the shoulders back. Holding it here as we next inhale, we're reaching up the hand toward the ceiling. Rotational turn. Keep drawing the shoulder blades back, opening up the chest. And then slowly bring that hand back on the mat. Holding it there in all fours position, gently rock forward and back. Working rhythm with the breath, deep breathing. Holding it in the center, stretch back with that right leg, push the heel all the way down to the bottom of the mat. Draw the shoulders back. Place that right foot on the mat. Naturally allow the hip to open and slide back that leg if you can. Notice what you feel all around that hip area as you open it up. Think about the area from the hip to the waist as well. How does it feel? Is it stretching? And then gently, when you're ready, lifting the right hand toward the ceiling. Bringing the shoulder blades together. Nice. And then very gently return the hand towards the mat. And rock forward and back again. from here, let's thread that needle. So taking the right hand through the gap on the left side, pushing the seat bones back, and then allowing the forearm to come down the side of the mat and allowing the head to rest upon the mat. Keep stretching the fingertips of the right hand away from the center of the mat and opening up the space between the spine and the shoulder blade. Focusing on the rhomboid muscle, particularly if you've been using mouse. Holding it there. 2 more deep breaths. Breathe into the right lung and get that back stretching. Slowly come back to center. From the center, very gently rock forward and back. Draw the shoulders back. Holding it there. And then take that left hand through to the right side. Allow the head to rest on the mat. Draw the seat bones back. Keep pushing away the fingertips from the center of the mat. Palm faces up. Stay there. 1 more deep breath. And then gently come up to the all fours position. Tuck the toes under, lift up into down dog. Stretching through those hamstrings. Right, left, right, left, right, left. If it's too much on the wrist, go down onto your forearms. Otherwise, stretch from the wrist to the shoulders, the hips, the heels, and really draw down those heels, pulling back the hamstrings. And then walking the hands up towards the feet, falling into Uttanasana, forward fold. Allowing the hands to hang, and if they're touching the mat, grabbing hold of the opposite elbow so the 4 back muscles can lengthen. Again, we've been sitting, everything's been compressing down, so we're looking at lengthening through the vertebrae from the coccyx. Just notice as you hang there, each vertebrae lengthening, allowing the weight to go into the ball of the feet and naturally come back to the center, holding it there. And then slowly, when you're ready, walk the hands up. To a standing posture, postural alignment checks. Why is the postural alignment check good? Is because it's about keeping everything in balance, in alignment, and to avoid any imbalances that can cause us discomfort or pain in the long term. From here then, we can close our eyes and just notice the natural movement through the body. If that's not for you, open your eyes. Relaxing the jaw. As we stretch the fingertips down the side, we're aware of our neck stretching, lifting our head towards the ceiling, drawing our shoulders down towards the mat with that space. Visualize yourself looking at you from the side, with your ankles, your knees, your hips, your shoulder in alignment. Notice where the ears are in relationship to your shoulders. Are they forward? If you think that they're forward, draw them back. As you do so, notice what you feel. And release. Let's allow the gaze or the right ear to go to the right shoulder so we can stretch around that left side of the neck. Stretching down that shoulder to the floor. And then gently coming up to center, allowing left ear to go to left shoulder, stretching down right shoulder. Leaning over. And then slowly squeezing up back into the center, holding it in the center, and rotate. Inhale, reaching up, hands lift, lift, lift. If anyone ever has any back issues, one of the things to do is to try to create space in the vertebrae to alleviate any compression. You can do this by hanging onto a door frame. And then very gently drawing the hands down into the heart center, relaxing here. As we take the gaze out to our left side and we fully rotate out over that that right shoulder. Feel that twist through the spine. And then slowly back to center. Gaze out over left shoulder, full rotational turn and twist. Gently come back into the center. Hold it in the center, arms down beside, and rotate. Take the weight into the balls of the feet and relax it back. Balls of the feet, relax back. And keep going. Spreading the toes. Draw the hands behind, interconnect them. Draw the shoulders back and lift the arms. Pushing the hips forward, getting a good back extension as well. Release it there, relax. Rotate the shoulders. Okay, from here then we take the gaze out over to the right shoulder and then we fully rotate that left shoulder around as far as we can go. Release that, bring the gaze back to center, take the gaze out over the left shoulder, fully rotate the shoulder as far as it can go. And release it there, come back to center and rotate. All right, from here then, let's allow the ear to go over to the right shoulder and lean as far as you can do, reaching away with that right hand, getting a good side bend, opening up the space between the hip and the rib on that left side, slowly coming back up, left ear, left shoulder, lean over, stretching out, creating the space in that right side. Slowly come back into the center, holding in the center, and rotate. Holding it there. From here, coming down to the bottom of the mat. Step forward with the right leg, keeping that back heel raised into that lunge position. Take that leg back as far as you can do, front knee over the ankle. Keep that back heel up if you can. Yep, thank you. Good, because the hip's more in alignment. All right, holding it there. Very gently from here then. Let's allow the hands to drift down towards the sides onto the mat if you can. Let's see how far it'll go. Bend that front knee as much as you can do. And that right knee bend a bit more. Yes. Hold it there and then straighten the front leg. Draw it back, keeping the chin to the chest and chin and head towards that front knee. Everyone stay there. I want to look. Well done. Slowly bend into that right knee again as deep as you can. Take it easy there, Elizabeth, yeah? Keep high up. That's it, and stretch. And then slowly Push back into down dog. Yep, into down dog. That's it. Slight bend in the knees. And then just breathe. Expand the lungs. Draw the shoulders back, ears aligned to those arms. As we breathe here, everything that is at the bottom of the lungs is intentionally to come up. Breathing deeply for 2 more deep breaths. And then walk the hands towards the feet, holding in Uttanasana, and then walking the hands up. It's good. That's it. Hang and then slowly walk the hands up as we do the other side. Step forward with the left leg with as much space as possible between the front and the back leg, and the back heel is in the air. The shoulders are drawn back. Keep pushing the hips forward. Lifting up through the spine. Elizabeth, stay up for me, yeah? Elizabeth, you're going to go up into Virabhadrasana 1, which is your arms up here. Everyone else, I want you to come down and then draw that right leg back as far as comfortable. Hold and breathe in that position. Raise the arms up, Elizabeth, in front of the eye line. That's it. Up even higher, aligned to the ears. So you're here. Virabhadrasana, I want you to breathe into your lungs. You got it. Your chest is completely open. Everyone else that's in a lunge position, you are straightening your front leg. If you can, drawing the hips back as much as possible. Look at that, Jan. Isn't that fantastic? Yep. That's it. Hold it there, Elizabeth. Breathe deeply. And then slowly, for those in the lunge position, bend that knee again. And then step back into down dog position. Now, Elizabeth, lower those hands, move back down into down dog. Great, thank you. And breathe deeply into the lungs. Anything at the bottom of the lungs, let it come up. 2 more deep, deep breaths. And then slowly walk the hands towards the feet. And then gently coming up. Walking those hands up those legs to a standing posture. And then holding here. And then rotate. We're going to take a standing balance. Taking the weight into the right leg. We're going to lift that left leg only if it's comfortable. Stabilize down. If you need a support, grab a support. Pushing down through the foot. And then inhale, reach up with that left arm. Taking the hand down into the inside leg. We have an option now to open up the leg. Knees hip height as we keep grounding down and lifting up through the body. Drawing that right arm out to the side and holding it there. Relax the shoulder, palm faces forward. Because the knee is holding actually itself up. Yeah, because of the strength of the quadricep. And then slowly draw back. Hold. Arms out to the side. Rotation shoulder. Draw arms up in front of the head. Then draw them back down. Place that foot down. Arms beside the body. Roll the shoulders. Holding it there. Take the weight into that left foot. Lift that right knee. Knee, hip in alignment. Powering down through that left leg as you stabilize with strength through the ankle. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw the hand down in front of the leg and then allow the leg to come out. Palm face forward. So we're avoiding holding the leg. The leg does all the work on its own through the strength of the quadricep and also the hip area. The hand is there for a sense of balance. Allow the arm to come out to the side here. Keep pushing down through the feet, lifting up just above the knee. Ooh. Rotation shoulder. Draw arm up to the side. Leg come in. Inhale. Step down. Hands into the heart center. Hold it there. From here then, draw the arms down again. We're going to take our legs wide. And then from here, we're going to bend into our right leg. Come back to center, toes are point forward. Bend into the left side. Come back to center. We're now going to pivot through the ankles. So the toes are pointing now on the diagonal. From here, we're going to come over to that right side. Now, if the knee shoots over, the space between both feet needs to be wider. And stretch down. Feel the stretch on the inside leg here. Come back to center. And then stretch over to that left side. Feel the stretch on the inside leg. Come back to center. Make any adjustments that you feel that you need. From here then, watch me first. I'm going to inhale, reach up. I want you to stretch, 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 stretch. And then fold from the hips so the spine is completely straight as you draw forward. Naturally, the back of the legs will stretch for you. From here, the hands are going to come down. Allow the head to hang with you. And then from here, very gently bend the knees. Allow the hips to come open. We're then going to draw the arms up. We're going to hold it here. And then we're going to push down through the heels. And then come back up again. Hands to the center. Here. Down. Yes, so lots of strength through the legs. You stay there, I'm going to observe. When you're ready, inhale, reach up. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Create more space through the vertebrae, each one. And then when you're here, you rotate at the palms. And then you're going to come forward from your hips and keep stretching away, creating length through the vertebrae. And then you're going to hold it so the tummy is parallel to the floor. And then place your hands on the floor. That's fine. Go all the way. And then from here, lovely. Bend your knees and sit the bottom down as far as you can do. Lovely. Two things are going to happen. You may need to adjust your feet. That's fine. Or you'll notice actually the legs, the strength of the legs. Yeah? That's good. Well done, Jen. Relax the head if you can. That's it. Relax the head. Okay, from here then. You're low. We're going to keep the chest now, bring it up, and we're going to stretch the arms forward from wherever it is. Sit down as far as you can. And then push down through the heels, so the gaze will be up by this time. Power down through the legs, that's it. And then draw up, so we can feel the strength through the legs build. Draw the hands down into heart center. Walk it here. Come to the bottom of the mat. We're going down to a seated posture. Inhale. Reach up again. Exhale. Fold from the hips, arms out to the side, and let's walk out. For those that wish, lower your knees right now. Otherwise, you're going to lower down into Chaturanga Dandasana, which means gently bringing the elbows down towards the knees, holding at the end, and then you can push back into child's pose. Hold it there. Yeah, let me see. Push back up into down dog. Into plank position. I want to see who's going down. Okay, so from here then, lower yourself onto your tummies and hover at the end if you can. Draw the navel up, elbows go down towards the knees. Well done. And then gently push back child's pose. So it really highlights up strength of the tricep and also through the body. Push back. You can relax a little bit there. That's it. And we're in a seated posture. Knee bent of that left side. Right leg out as far as comfortable. Even if it's here, it's fine. You can support it with the hand, is fine. From here, wherever you're comfortable. So even if it's here, we're going to inhale, reach up. And I want us to lift, lift, lift from the seat bone. Arms come forward. and I want us to come forward, yeah, as far as comfortable. As far as comfortable. So even if here, we can gently move forward. So I want you to feel from the seat bone through the lower back. And then we're going to feel it on the left side, on the diagonal, on that space between the spine and the left knee. And you can go as far forward as you can, bringing the chin to the chest. So notice that lower back on the right side. And then slowly from here, walk the hands over to the left leg, your right leg, wherever it is comfortable. Allow naturally the knee on that left side to draw down wherever is comfortable. Breathe into the left lung. Nice and gentle. Bend into that right knee. Extend that left leg. However is comfortable. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Go as far forward as you can. Again, mindfully, just notice what you feel. Is one side different to the other side? And then walk the hands over to the left leg. Right hand on left, if that's comfortable. Draw the awareness down to the lower back on the right side and notice what you feel. And then gently walk up. Bend the knees. Take the hands behind, fingertips pointing towards the bottom. And then very gently, only if you're comfortable, lift the hips. We've got a full rotational movement through the shoulders, lifting so the chest comes open. We get a stretch in the Achilles of the feet. Heels are close to the buttocks as much as possible. Gaze looks forward and then slowly lower into a comfortable seated posture for us to move into pranayama. You can choose something to sit on if you wish. And then sit nice and comfortably, ready for pranayama breathing. We're going to use the breathing to slow our systems down and also prepare us for dharana practice, relaxation practice. Palms are facing up, index finger and thumb are connected together if you wish into chin mudra. Mudras are hand gestures and they signify different purposes. This one is a universal mudra, so there's no end through right and left from this particular mudra. We're drawing our shoulders back, we're allowing the chest to open. Mindfully, as we breathe, we're filling our lungs to their fullest capacity. Naturally, the tummy expands. But with consciousness, we're going to relax the jaw and the teeth and the lips part. We're breathing in and out through the nose, fully, deeply. Just notice how you feel. If the mind's distracting, draw it back to your breath. Allow everything to quieten around. Allow you to feel at peace, calm, and relaxed. Relax, relax, and relax. I'm going to move to Ujjai Breathing, also known as ocean breath, because the sound that it assimilates to the ocean. In doing so, we mindfully place the flow of the breath through an area at the front of the throat. As we inhale, just notice as you do so through that area, the glottis arise at the back of the throat. And as it exhales, relax and let it go. Go to natural breathing now. And as you breathe, I want you to direct the flow of the breath to arise from your left seat bone up along the left side of the body, and then on the exhalation, albeit the breath flows out through the nose, mindfully directing the breath down on the left side. So we're taking a circle round, rise from the right, lower down to the left, and go round for 3 rounds. At the end, go to a natural breathing. And then from natural breathing, we inhale through right, exhale down left, or the other way around, and circle the flow of the breath for 3 deep breaths. And now on the next inhalation, we're going to inhale through left nostril, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left, moving into Nadisthana, but also allowing the breath to flow from the seat bone all the way up through the side of the body, down to the other side, noticing if one side seems different to the other. Go to natural breathing, and when you're ready, lie down or change your posture wherever it's comfortable for relaxation. And this relaxation is to prepare the mind for a deep sleep. So as you're adjusting your posture, making sure that you're warm and comfortable, the practice is to help us to settle the mind. Sleep allows our bodies to heal and our minds to sort through any problems. Gives us the clarity to make those choices, decisions that face us every day. So as we set our intention again for a quieting of the mind, we offer for a sense of clarity, a cleansing of the mind, a restful practice. Allowing us to access the frequency of the mind to allow it to slow down. So even though we're awake, our brain frequencies are in a sleep state, recharging as we relax. I'd like to draw your awareness to your eyelids. Notice naturally what they're doing. Allow them to feel heavy. And I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. And each time, I'd like you just gently allowing those eyelids to rest and blink them just a little bit without having to open the eyes. Relaxing them with each blink. 10. Blink your eyes. 9. Blink. 8. Blink. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. Your eyes are heavy. Your face relaxed. And allow that sense of relaxation to flow down through the rest of your body and release any tension. Let it go. Allow the body to be heavy upon your mat. And relax. With every exhalation, relax even further. Just notice how you feel. And slowly start to bring your senses back to the present and the now. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. And as you inhale, reaching the arms above the head to stretch, drawing back mind-body awareness. And as you exhale, draw the arms back down beside the body, drawing one knee into the chest at a time, and then coming up gently when you're ready to a seated posture with the fingertips out beside the body. And as you inhale, reaching the arms up above the head, stretching and drawing the hands down into the heart center. And we give thanks to each other for sharing the practice this evening. And I wish you namaste.